Hi guys, it's Aaliyah. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm coming on again with another project share here. I was trying to move the ribbon over a little bit so you could see the cover. This I just, actually I finished over the weekend, but I just didn't have time to make a video and do all that fun stuff. This journal I created, and it's, let me just take this off so you can see it. It's a traveler's notebook size, so it's 4¼ by 8¼ and I used a kit from EllsieBelsBookShelf called Grunge Wild. And it's not a full kit, but it has all these beautiful pages, and so I took those pages from the kit and made it into a journal, and you'll see what I mean once we get inside. So the first thing though, the pages come full size. I just now found a way where I can size them to become a traveler's notebook size. So I sized this according to the journal that I wanted to make. And with this, I used, it's a soft cover, and I used this scrapbooking paper that feels like wallpaper almost. It has the greatest feeling. And then this is one of the pages that I shrunk down even more, and I was able to sew it on the front there. And I love that. It's a yellow rose. I think it's a rose. It looks like a rose because I see the thorns and stuff. So I'm assuming it's a rose, but that's, I think I called it yellow rose too. So let's get into this. Oh, and one thing I did want to mention as we start to get in is I'm sorry, I got distracted by something. When at the beginning of my videos that I use her kits with, I always like to let everybody know that she offers both digital as well as printed kits in her shop. So for example, if you see a kit in her shop, you always see two listings. There'll be one for the digital version and then one for a printed version. That way, if you don't have access to print out a kit, or you don't or you can't print out the kit but you want the kit, if you purchase the one that's that prints and ships, she basically prints the whole kit out for you and then ships it right to you, so you can create your own journal as well, which is really awesome, especially for those that don't have printers. So the first page, the inside I left blank. I just put a piece of, it's coffee dye, it's printed, but it's coffee dyed lined paper. I don't know if the lines will show up. That way, you can write something in the front if you'd like. Then look at this. This is one of the pages from the kit. It's like it's on a ledger paper, and there's number 365 up there, but then you have the yellow flowers. And then, actually, I think I use this on the back of all the pages, so that way the backs aren't blank. So I'm looking up at the camera, and it doesn't look like you can see it. It looks just like yellow, but it's actually lined paper when you see it in person. So here, I made a corner tuck. I ran some lace here, and then inside, this is actually a page from the kit. I shrunk it down to make a journaling card. And then I used some other of her ephemera from other kits, or some of her ephemera kits, to supplement some fun goodies to put in pockets. So these two, this is from another kit, and this is some of her ephemera from one of her ephemera kits. But I thought it all went well. And then here I have a little vintage book page. This I got from my friend Alicia. But what I did, when I had cut off the corner here, I had this little piece left over, but it was a perfect corner pocket. So I just glued those two sides down, and then you can just tuck something up in there. And this is also from Ellie's shop. And this is some of that vintage newsprint paper. We have some blue resume paper. Here's another page from the kit. Isn't that gorgeous with the blue flowers? Here I just made a little pocket. In the pocket I have some tickets, and those I believe are from Alicia too. And then these two here. And this is also a page from the kit. So what I did to help make some of the ephemera, I shrunk down some of the pages, and then I cut them in half, so that way they can make their own journaling cards. Another vintage book page from Alicia. Newsprint. Look at that one. I love that. Love it. And here, I used a vintage doily that I cut out part of it, and I just lined the top of this, but it's a little tiny pocket. It's kind of like a book page pocket, and then in the pocket we have little bits of ephemera. Actually, this is a vintage playing card, but I thought the colors went well. And then we have these two little pieces here, and then this one here. And then here is another book page from Alicia. Actually, all the book pages I use in here are from her. And so here's that page shrunk, that's sized down, but I use it as the journaling card previous that you saw. And then another corner I made. And here we have some more of bits of ephemera that I made. No, this is actually from another kit, but I'm not sure exactly what kit that's from. But it's all her kits that I use the all the little ephemera from. So as you can see, lots of room to write. Oh, and I love this. This one I chose right away to be the middle because how gorgeous is this page? I love it. I love the blues. I love the yellows. It's just awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then here is one of those doilies I found at a recent estate sale that I went to. And what I did, I just folded it in half, but I also backed it onto some cardstock. That way it's not so delicate, so you can tuck things in and out of it. And so then I made a little tuck spot on both sides for it. Oh, and another beautiful, beautiful one. And here's another little pocket that has some goodies tucked inside. And I just ran some lace and some trim. And another, look at that. Oh, I love the pictures in this one. They are so pretty. And then here's some little bits of ephemera. And there's that one. And look, we have the little butterfly in the corner right there. Very beautiful. And there's actually some little recipes here. If you care to make cheddar cornmeal muffins, this one makes 12, or porcini olive and rosemary focaccia, 8 servings. So you can cook while you're writing in your journal. And then some more little bits and pieces tucked in there. And then the back. And I love this scrapbooking paper. Like, I don't know if you can hear that. It's like wallpaper. It's so cool. So this, I believe I called it Yellow Rose. It is available in my Etsy. I'll leave the link below. I'm also going to leave the links to Ellie's YouTube and her Etsy shop if you're interested to browse either, which I highly recommend doing so. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.